I want to tell you about an experience that I have in one of the restaurants, El Viñero, in February 2015. Like every other day, I was serving. Particularly, I have this couple and their friends coming over for dinner. After a couple salads, appetizers, and bottles of wine, I went and checked their appetizers, make sure it was fine. And after eating their entree, almost getting to the end, I saw a gentleman going with his hands all crazy. So I thought he might need some help. So I went and checked on him. I noticed that everybody else wasn't not even paying attention to him. I looked at him in the eyes and I realized he could not talk. He was very red and I can see in his eyes he was very scared. I look around and I didn't want to scare anybody else. So I look at him and I order him, I need you to calm down, step up, stand out. And the closest chairs that I found, I remember that is one of the techniques that a person can do it themselves. So from the border of the chair, I told him use how to push him hard enough in the diaphragm so the food will come out. That didn't work. Then I tried to do it myself, and due to my size, I wasn't able to do it. Then I told his wife, can you please stand out and do it for me? She did. I coached her. I told her what to do. I told her to put her hands in his stomach and about this area and I started pushing as hard as she could. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to do it. At this time, I saw everybody being very concerned. I was very scared, but I tried to keep it calm because I feel like if I freak out, everybody will. So I told his friend, the gentleman that was about the same size and height as him, if he couldn't help us. He stood out and I coached him through the process again. After a couple tries, he was able to do it for us. I saw him breathing again, so I was happy, very happy to see somebody breathe in my life. I look at him in the eyes and say like, I am so glad you're okay. We all start looking at each other. He just kinda extend his hands. He looked at myself. We look at each other for a second and we just was like a relief in all of our faces. After that, we just laughed about it and I went back to my service station to check in my other tables. Everybody noticed, but I still tried to make cool and calm, seem like anything happened. Once I get to the back station, when nobody was watching me, I started like almost wanted to cry. I just couldn't believe that something like that happened in my shift. I was so scared. I started tearing out. I just wipe my tears and get back to work. So it was definitely something that I didn't expect. I hope anybody has to do it ever again. I hope nobody shocks ever in the world, but unfortunately it's gonna happen. And if that happens to you, just make sure you be calm. Just focus and try to not to panic, because if you panic, everybody else is gonna panic. So thank you, and I hope you like my story. Thanks. Bye. That's it.